All right, Grand Rising, because it's morning. It's kind of like a little bit cloudy out today. I don't know. It's just one of them funky days. And again, I feel like we're just going to be getting. It's going to be like that for I don't know, at least today, maybe a couple more days. I don't know. I just feel something like a shift or something going on. So anyway, so again, okay. So I've been sitting thinking, like I said, whatever's going on this plane at this point in time, I can kind of see like it in the biblical text. And so, like again, like I said, different, like when it comes to a certain spirit or energy in the biblical text, sometimes these energies, like the serpent, could be representing a certain people at a certain time. It could be representing like the head, of a certain organization, nation, or something in that sort. So it's like I ended up watching a little bit of Lucifer the other day, and I thought it was kind of strange because for some reason I thought I had watched the part about Cain already, but for some reason I don't know when. And I guess I'll have to go back and look, but I think I had already saw the part about Cain, but for some reason Netflix had me right back on that part, and it just was funny to even like I don't know, that storyline to that show is just like very telling in these times. And so I noticed it. And I noticed how, again, I think Lucifer was trying to adjust something to get it so I think that they can kill Cain because he was tired of, and again, it's funny because like the Mark, having something to think about Mark, and actually the guy's name was Marcus. The guy that was playing Cain, his worldly name was Marcus. And you see Marcus and Marcus. But I don't know. Anyways, okay, y'all. Like I'm not even up for today. Like I didn't get really no sleep and I'm just kind of all over the place. But I just wanted to go here real quick. Because it kind of stems off of some of the stuff that we were talking about the serpent or somebody being beguiled. And again, like I told you, even it seems like when we're talking about the energy or we're talking about the entity when it comes to the videos that I've been putting up and how I feel like I'm seeing this parallel thing between my energy and theirs. And again, not to say that this person is aware of everything or I'm aware of everything, but I'm just a seer. And so I see things and I'm pointing it out and it has nothing to do personally with those people because again, I know that we're talking about beguiled things going on here, right? So people are going to be deceived. And so again, we're looking at it in real time. Well, I'm looking at it in real time. So I'm looking to share it with you guys like that. Okay. So again, we're talking about again certain entities and energies that are here on this plane right now that may be also dealing with us telepathically, that may also be dealing with us in other spiritual ways that you may be aware of or you may not be aware. And for me it goes to what extent are they aware, and because I know we are the ones that we've been waiting for, and I know we are the ones that have been talking about in this text. And I know that again, along with our ancestors and other people that have come through our bloodlines and things throughout the past, we share certain traits with those individuals. Some of us are a little bit more elevated in that mindset because we share lots of different bloodlines, and so you're going to be having the spirit of lots of different powerful people that have come in the past, potent to what society would call this construct. Okay. So then we're talking about the serpent, right? I don't automatically look at the serpent as a negative, evil thing. Again, God created both good and evil. We are both good and we can be bad. He created Yeshua and Lucifer. Again, or is it certain things that they went through or they were put through by the hands of other gods that may have led them astray or the way that they went? So again, it's free will, but you really don't have free will in this time because again, we have technology and we have other things, spiritual things. And we have spiritual things that, what? I don't see. Get it away. Get it. Ah! Ah! I just keep, oh, sorry. Yuck. Yeah, it looks nasty. So she's out there playing with something that she found out there in the backyard. But yeah. See, and I told her I didn't want to see that visual because I just ate and my stomach gonna be hurting. But anyways, so okay, just move it away. Is that a frog in there too? No. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and go. All right. So again, I don't know how I'm going to put this together. This is like a freestyle. I noticed that the Bible was open on this part about Cain. I don't know what I was doing, but maybe for about 2 days, it must have been sitting here open on it. Genesis 4, is it? Yeah. So, all right, so we're just going to read through it, and we're going to go ahead and see what else is going on, what else has been shown as signs and symbols and things like that, experiences, visions, dreams. And again, I noticed there's a lot of mess going around. Like, people want to put me in mess. People want to lure me over to mess, and I ain't got time for that mess. So we're going to go ahead and go up in this word, because the word is always going to be where I'm going to go to combat whatever it is that's going on or coming against me, right? So again, the serpent was the craftiest of all the creatures the Lord God had made. Let's stop right there. In Genesis 1, God, which is either a god or a goddess, or the Elohim, meaning plural or some, right, was creating in the beginning and then chose to rest. Even when we talk about Adam, he went into a deep sleep. Why does it seem like things were going fine, and then when God went to, or this goddess went to rest, after she had appointed certain individuals that thought that they could be trusted to do things in the garden, she went to rest. I don't know if this was a natural organic rest, or if someone else had used something to put her to rest or him to rest, but they began to rest. And you know what happened in 2? The Lord God started to form something. In order to be able to form something, you have to be dealing with something that was already there. Just like, actually, God in Genesis 1, in the beginning, the first verse, the earth was first. A chaotic, yeah. What was it? There's one Bible that I have that I really like the way that it does it, but this is not the one. But in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form. So again, he created the heavens and then the earth was without form. So again, nobody had formed it. Nobody had tilled it. Nobody had subdued it. This is Mother Earth. This is Gaia. This is, again, wisdom, the Ruach, all of it, however you want to look at it. This is, again, me in a sense of sitting in that energy at this point in time. That, and why I'm able to see these things in the way that we're seeing them. That is what we're talking about. So again, but then the earth can also take form, right? Just like God can take form as living creatures, right? Using vessels in order to do certain things at a certain appointed times. All right. So again, the earth was without form. So again, the earth, Mother Earth, again, and we're talking about matriarchal societies. And right now we're talking about matriarchal societies or paramounts when we're talking about these mounts and we're talking about these women in society right now that, again, some of us organically just woke up one day and came out of whatever we were came out and into an activist state or mode, where others had been branded by a corporation or company and placed or planted. These are the plants and things we're talking about even in Genesis 1. In the garden, they were planted in the garden, right? In order to what? Same thing how a lot of foreign things were planted in this garden, right? Now, excuse me, we know today that it is what it is. Everybody's here, whatever it is, it's not even about that really for me, race and all that stuff right now. It's about justice. It's about who I deal with people when it comes to your mindset and the way that works. Not even so much what you produce. Not even so much as what you consume, unless you are a material. I mean, because it's just a certain mindset. Period. And I notice that people that have that mindset usually don't clash well with people that have my mindset. And I do realize that the only reason why I can have my mindset is because I was so-called blessed, okay, or granted certain things. I don't know, a certain way of living, so that I can be comfortable, so that I would be able to be 100% into my mind or my spiritual growth or my development as a person, with nothing else that has anything else to do with it. No materialistic things, just to be able to work in a certain manner and in a certain way that's carefree. So the way that my life, I feel, has been set up, yes, this is all due to source. And now, again, I'm seeing the way that he or she or the Elohim are working in my life right now when it comes to many other things. But I have to make sure to move out of my own way, and not to let the ways of this world, even though if it's 99.9% of people that think one way and see it one way, if I'm the one that got to go against the grain and see it the other way, that's just the way I'm going to do it. Right now, I'm able to be able to do that. Me saying that brings the energy among me that people are going to try to do what they can to dismantle that. Because the only thing I feel I said at one point in time, that lets me know, yes, I know that's the gate. That's how they got in. Is me saying that I just like to keep a form of protection around me and my family. And I had spoken of the things that I said in previous videos. You can go back. I'm not going to keep repeating myself about certain individuals within the community and certain individuals when it comes to this construct. And after I said that I put a barrier of protection around myself, just meaning that I'm just being me and I'm sticking to what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm fulfilling the purpose that I'm here to, and plan that I'm here to do, right? And then when I spoke on certain individuals, like I said, that's when it seemed like my life started to crumble apart. I felt a negative energy force field coming my way to keep, to try to keep something some kind of way. And again, that's just what it was. All right. And so again, now source is revealing, even when I walk into a situation, a room, or in a different connection when it comes to social media or whatever it might be, he's showing. I may go in for a little bit and I'm like, but after the second or third time, I'm like, there it is. Okay, so I see, right? You're a part of it. So again, for me, it just seemed like everything is a part of the simulation. And again, I feel like everything that comes into my life now, from now on, is being used to try and make me feel some kind of way about myself, so that it can intervene or enter into my force field and either suck like a leech, or I'm having other energy that's coming in to try to heal or to show me when that's occurring. So it's dealing with just plain old energy. It's just being magnified the more that they do. All right. So let's go ahead and finish this up, or start even. We ain't even started. So again, we're talking about the serpent. We're in Genesis 3, right? And so we're talking about the serpent was the craftiest of all the creatures the Lord God had made. So this is someone that the Lord God had made. So this is a worldly God. This is not God. This is the Lord God. Okay? So in this time, the only thing I feel like I'm creating is a connection between me and source. It may seem like other people are creating things in abundance on this plane right now. That's what their job is to do. That's what they're to do. And it may seem like they are more advanced because of the reach that they have, and the head start that they've had, and the view that they've had, and the access that they have had to my life and my experiences and my journey. So again, these people will know how to set up certain obstacles that will make me stagnant or stumble in my journey, or will try at least. But it cannot block that, which is that something that is that connection to source. So that's what I rely on a day-to-day basis to get me through certain things. All right. So, all right. So this is the serpent is what the Lord God had created. So the serpent came to the woman, which could be talking about a literal female, or it could be talking about a group of people. It could be talking about certain individuals, a man, woman, or child in etymology. So again, let's just keep that in mind. But it's more about a status of a people. a status of a people, meaning you are either indentured servants or serving some kind of servitude to the construct as a whole, whether you're foreign or prisoners of war. Okay, so he came to the woman and said, really? Now, I've done a thorough breakdown on this where we just went all the way through, but I'm just trying to see what we're talking about in this day and age when we're having all of this drama and all of these things going on within certain communities. And, oh, did I just flash y'all? Almost. Hold on. Did I? All right. We're going to stop. I'm going to stop because I want to make sure that I didn't just do that.